What's up, guys? This is Line of Thoughts.
What up?
What's happening?
All right.
What
We got
up? What
Smith,
up?
aka One M. I'm Ray Will.
Yes, sir.
We got Leanne,
Whitaker
aka
here.
El Chino. And we got
El
Whitaker over here.
Chino. What up?
No.
What up?
All right, let's get on with it.
So, was a long
First
ass
topic.
talk.
Let's get it started, man.
I know he
right,
lost his train of thought. He over there doing. We'll get together.
right.
He's like an old man over there trying to get together.
Let me get my stuff. All right. Yeah, although Chris Rock insisted on not pressing charges against Will Smith from the slapping incident, the leadership of the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences allegedly planned a punishment for his actions. So I just want to know, what are your thoughts about Will Smith's actions at the Oscars? What you got to say, one of them?
He did what the fuck he's supposed to. He protected his family, his wife. Like we get it. Like they're comedians and shit, right? And you can joke about me all day long. I don't give a shit, right? But when you come into my wife and you talk about the condition she's openly spoke about, and she had some kind of issues that she's dealing with, and when that's kind of going too far. You feel me? So he did what the fuck he's supposed to do. He protected his family. Like, I mean, you talk about my wife, I'm gonna come slap you too. Shit.
I think he took it too far. He shouldn't have hit him. I mean, I could see him going up on stage saying you need to cut that out, whatever, but he should not have resorted to physical violence. That's where he crossed the line. I mean, I get it.
Now
I'd be pissed off
that
too,
sounds
but
about white. Yeah.
that's just
No,
white.
I mean, I agree with Whitaker in a sense. I agree with both of you guys, but I agree with Whitaker too because I feel him. I think Chris Rock. First of all, the joke wasn't funny. I don't think Chris Rock is that funny, honestly. But
And that's why he had to get slapped. It wasn't funny. It was more disrespectful than funny.
But I
Duh.
thought he kind of took that joke a little bit too far. But at the same time, Will handled it very wrong. Hey, man, take it to the back. Take it outside.
Yep.
If you feel that way. And then you pick and chose. You sized them up. You pick and chose who you wanted to do that to. Because if that was Mike Tyson on there on the stage like that, you wouldn't thought twice about even walking up. If that
I would have sent my bodyguards up there.
I mean,
but
but Will Smith is Cassius Clay, man. You got to think about that. Cassius Clay versus Muhammad Ali, or versus Mike Tyson. Finally going to get that,
right?
That.
But I don't know. Like it's. I think the everything everybody's sensitive nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it was a joke. But at the same time, again, like my wife wasn't okay with that. And did you see the footage where when he slapped her, she was laughing and shit? Now
I didn't
that was
see that
fucking
footage.
classical.
No, but
that was classical.
But Will Smith was laughing pretty hard. He was laughing pretty good at the joke until he looked over and saw his wife was
and until I seen how uncomfortable that joke made my wife, then it's like, okay, I had to snap out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta snap out of it.
I feel for him, but it's like you handled it the wrong way. But I feel for him, like, really, But yeah, he shouldn't have handled it like that, But I'm glad that
some what would Jesus do type shit. Like we playing devil's advocate because you know how they say like you can't speak on what you would do in that situation unless you was put in that situation. You feel me? But
I didn't say
I'm
I would do it. I just
see. That's some hypocritical ass shit, though.
It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it right if I do it any more than it made it right for him to do it.
True. But is that not hypocritical in a sense? Like he shouldn't have slapped him because he's rich, but I would have slapped him because I'm not as rich. Like I mean, it's kind of hypocritical.
I didn't say anything about him being rich. Yeah, it has nothing to do with it.
Okay, so the reason that he was wrong was because of what?
He should not have struck him. Making a joke is not worth getting beat up for. Not usually.
Bullshit! You say the wrong. You say the wrong black joke. I'm fucking you up. That's it.
That's what I said. I'm saying not in every sense, but that it's just not worth it. He made a mockery of the Academy. It was not good.
But if you look at it, any publicity, bad publicity, good publicity. So there's two sides I see it. One is he defended his family. Yes, that's correct. But
Agreed.
two, there's some folks thinking it could be a conspiracy. Like they could have planned this all the time. Get slapped, make a joke. And Chris Rock actually has has a I believe has a show on Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be sold out.
Yeah, his
Oh yeah, of course.
his
Yeah,
tickets
it
to
is.
the night were selling for thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
Yeah, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It could be
Yeah,
both.
it
Yeah, like,
increased. Yeah.
I'm looking
Eh.
at both. I don't know if it's like if you look at it, it could be planned or I mean the
But there's a lot
GI
of
Jane
people who
joke,
think it
like
was
dude,
staged.
GI Jane.
That
came
shit
out,
was
what, like
ass.
20 years
It was a
ago?
bullshit ass joke. It was a bullshit ass
Yeah.
joke,
That was
but
20 years ago.
I,
GI
I,
Jane.
I see your standpoint on that as far as like it could have been a publicity stunt because his shit sold out. Everybody want to see if he got something to say now. That's why motherfuckers
Exactly.
is buying them tickets. So I get it. He not that funny, so I wouldn't pay $1,000. I
And
wouldn't
also-
pay $1 for his ticket to be real. Shit, he
Yeah.
ain't that motherfucking funny.
Yeah.
You ask me.
Yeah.
Nah,
Will
I don't
Smith
think
is
he's
kind of
funny
like
either.
the black version of Leo DiCaprio. He hasn't won a Oscar. Like, dude, how many good movie has? Am I right or am I wrong?
I mean,
That's,
Will been
that's an
putting out some
interesting
shit for
comparison,
years.
but that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Finally,
fair.
now he's like, you know what? I got to do something to get attention.
Oh,
Oscar.
so
Like,
you think the slap is why he got that award?
no,
Because like
it's
look,
already,
because
the award is
they
done.
no, but they probably feel like he gonna start slapping everybody if we don't give him this shit today. So we got to give him one.
That too. That too.
He gonna
I'm sure
start.
that's
It's
it.
gonna be a
Yeah,
slap
he's
fest in
gonna
this
do it in the
motherfucker if we don't
backstage
get him this
slap
award.
Well, you know,
That's
I
hilarious.
think I don't think it was staged. I think it was because I just think that it was a lot of animosity built. Everybody, a lot of people know about their relationship business, and you know, it's half their fault. You know, Jada got that Facebook show or whatever, and you know the whole
Which is a great ass show.
thing or whatever. Yeah, it is. It's a really good show. It really is.
Mhm.
There's
It's a
no
great
doubt.
show.
I think all what's the all press is good press. I think that's a cliche. That's not all the way accurate.
And it's
You know-
it's accurate until you talking about the LGBTQ elemental P. Then that's when all bets is off. All bets is off.
I
Don't say
learned that
shit
the other
about
day.
them, bro.
LGBT.
Nah,
there's like
you can't. Yeah, they're
160 of
untouchable.
them.
No doubt.
Yeah, hell no.
How the hell?
Look,
is
they
it
canceling
160?
everybody. Shit.
Yeah.
So don't say
Yeah, they
shit
tried
about
to get the
them.
baby,
I was
right,
gonna say,
baby?
yeah, don't say nothing about them, bro. Look, don't say shit. Like,
Yeah.
don't look. I'm sorry I even said that phrase. I apologize to y'all right now. I don't want no smoke, big fella. None.
Uh-uh.
Nah.
It's crazy.
Hey, oh,
All
and I don't know if you guys noted this. If somebody approaches me in an aggressive manner, do you think I will have both my hand behind my back like Chris Rock?
I don't think he was expecting that though, bro. I
he
thought he was
wasn't
like
expecting
expecting to come and like,
Yeah.
you know,
What? You gonna give me a bro hug?
like
Hey,
I don't know.
bro.
I don't even think he saw
It's
him.
kind of hard
I
to
don't think he saw
navigate.
it coming.
And Chris
He
Rock has
didn't
a
see the
big
slap
fist.
coming because it was so smooth. He came up and he did one of these like fast. It was like, you know, it was nice. It was nice. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I like that still shot that's been going around on Facebook where Chris Rock
Yeah,
is all like,
He's all right.
yeah,
You heard
it's
about it?
amazing.
that's
All right.
Oh, it's amazing. Yes,
On to the
sir.
next one, guys. All right, so
Don't buzz me
check
like
this
we
out, guys.
playing motherfucking Wheel of Fortune.
Hey, man.
Hit the button.
So the
man.
media has a bigger impact in today's society. Exposure from the media
Yeah.
has led to awareness to such issues like racism. So I want to ask you guys: is everyone racist?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
I think everyone has some prejudice that's ingrained in their soul. I don't know, but I get tired of hearing everyone calling everyone a racist. I mean, it's like you can't even have an opinion anymore. Or if somebody disagrees with your opinion, all of a sudden you're a racist, or you know,
Absolutely.
you're anti-LGBTQXYZ or whatever. It's just
Absolutely.
totally like when you start losing the battle, now you just go, oh wow, it's because you're a racist. It's dumb.
Yeah. I
It's
mean,
a cop out. It's a cop out
It's a cop
answer.
out.
Everybody
That's
has
what people do use it as. Yeah.
prejudice, and it's a definition of prejudging. It's predisposed information that you have of something, information that you already know from something else.
that you were
and you're
taught.
taking
Let's
that
not.
into
You know from
consideration.
something. You were
or that
taught.
you think you know.
Yeah.
You were taught this shit. Like, come on now. Like we all come in this world as pure beings, right? We all come as
Yeah,
pure.
but we're all
Everything
taught
you
something.
learn, everything you learn from stuff is taught, bro. Like this, let's not like shoot this shit away. Everybody got some racism in them. Everybody, if you get cut off on traffic, road rage, you're gonna call somebody a racial slur no matter what the fuck they are. So is that just like some innocent type shit? Like, oh well, I was just upset. That's why it's you shoot your shit away. Let's
I
call a
don't
spade a
call people
spade.
racial slurs. I don't care.
Oh, you definitely
them-
do. I
I
seen you
cuss, but
doing
I
this
don't-
and saying the N word. Yeah.
No, I never use that word. Not ever.
Hey,
No.
but when you say words about someone to yourself, does that qualify you to be racist?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Just because
race-
nobody,
Okay.
if a tree fall in the woods and nobody here, does the motherfucker still fall?
The racism is in your head. Just because it doesn't come out of your mouth doesn't make you any less racist.
Okay. And
I'm
then
saying.
yeah, and then stereotypes, inaccurate stereotypes. Let me say this: some stereotypes are true.
Oh, definitely.
Of course.
Racism is
Because
about
I
a
tell you
certain
this,
race.
if
That
if
you
you
have an
guys
issue.
were a coach, a basketball coach, a football coach, you're gonna. It's a good idea that someone that's African descent may have advanced athletic ability. Come on, it's a chance. I know I'm bringing it out there. I'm sorry.
Look. So are
hey,
you
man,
saying? Are you saying?
we watched the hold up? We watched the Olympics, and then the East Africans are going to do the long runs very well. It's always Kenyan, Ethiopian, Somali who's going to win the long runs, and then it's usually someone of West African descent who's going to win the short term runs, the sprints and the 100 meters and all that.
Usain Bolt.
Usain Bolt, Jamaican, who's most likely African descent. So,
So are you saying all Negroes are fat?
That's an accurate stereotype, I think. What'd you say?
Are you saying all Negroes are just fast? Negroes are just fast. They're just good runners.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's a good chance that all Negroes have advanced athletic ability. That's all I'm saying. But
I mean,
it's a gift and a curse because people are going to assume that you're not very smart, you're not very intelligent, but you're athletic and all.
Because
you
can run your ass off. You can shoot a fucking hoop, buddy.
Like I hear it all the time. I hear it all the time from what's their brother name for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson. Oh, he's just a running back and all this or whatever. And then like it's so hard for them to respect black quarterbacks and then head coaches and all that, with the intelligence thing. And then it's a stereotype for Asians that they have intelligence, So,
I mean, look, stereotypes and racism is hand in hand, bro. Like, let's just be real. That shit is hand in hand as fuck, bro. It's how you use the stereotype, which becomes racism, bro. Like, let's call a spade a spade.
It's both.
Same.
You feel me?
Then you got systemic racism.
Hand in hand.
You got systemic racism because that affects me. I think that's more effective because when I'm trying to apply for a job and I'm very qualified, I got the education, experience, and all that.
Absolutely.
And you still don't want to hire me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, why don't you want to hire me? And then this person who happens to be white,
because your first name
don't want to hire qualified black people or qualified minorities. That's systemic racism right there.
Yeah, that's.
I mean,
that's not systemic. That's just a racist person.
Well,
it's
more than one
coming from the white man. God damn it, it's crazy.
Systemic racism would
white man agrees.
Systemic racism is more of a culture racism than like an individual situation like what you described.
Okay, give me some examples. We only got 2 more minutes.
I got one. So
what's up?
Give it to me raw.
Okay, right now, like it still exists, exists today. As of like 2 weeks ago, I just applied for a position. It says you need minimum of 2-year experience in this aspect of the job. And okay, in my resume it says I got 4.5 years. So when I got the email, it says you're not qualified. I'm like, how am I not qualified? Email back. I'm like, well, did you check on my resume? It says, like right there, it says I got 4. And the person that responded was like, oh, me and my supervisor, we both agreed that was not experience. I'm like, how is that not experience? It's 4 years, and I highlight it and I send it back. No response.
It's because
I got it.
because like your skin doesn't fit the skin that they want
Oh yeah,
position.
it's
They just can't put that in the description
Right.
that we're looking for one white guy in
a blonde 20-year-old,
Indonesian.
very attractive, pageantry.
Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah.
They're not gonna say description. I want a big booty Judy. They're not gonna say that, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
what is your measurement?
But
should be
to
in the
be
job
honest,
description.
no real shit. But I mean that's
with,
racism is well alive and shit. Motherfuckers just hate to admit it. It's like a touchy topic for any and everybody who want to speak on it. But I hate everybody. And I say that, I mean that wholeheartedly. Like, I hate all of you guys, like from the bottom of my heart. But
all right, I appreciate the hate.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, it's more to come. Okay, I'm just getting warmed up, motherfucker.
Looking forward to it.
OJ's loose. The juice
All right,
is loose.
next topic.
Yeah.
Next topic. Alrighty, so we're gonna go on to Smith's segment. One of them. What you got to say?
All right.
Smith.
So I don't know if anyone of you guys pay child support. I'm pretty sure you guys don't. Unlike myself, I have several. You passed it, so you might be able to relate to this, right?
I got through it.
So
congratulations, Whitaker.
Do you right? Because bro, I got like damn near I got like 9 more years, bro. So I'm close.
I thought you were about to say I got 8 kids.
8 kids.
No. See, look, that's racism right there. Stereotype. Because I'm black, I got 8 kids. That's what
that's your own brother stereotype.
See, you seen that shit? That's what I'm talking about. You see that shit?
It's called autofill.
I'm gonna blame it on Whitaker.
It's called autofill.
Look, yeah, autofill, huh?
It's called autofill.
So my thing was today is this. My thing today is this. Is like, as far as child support, should there be more rules and regulations to who get qualified for child support and things of that nature? For the simple fact of, you look at it like this: if I don't pay my child support for a year or two, right? Let's say for 6 months, they'll take my driver's license. Okay, how I'm gonna get to and from work, right? So you're already enabling me to pay my child support. All right. Say I go a year, I go to jail. You're furthermore enabled. So how do you expect me to pay this shit if I'm locked up, right? So getting to the point is this: should there be more rules and regulations to that shit? Like these women weaponize this shit and use it against us. And 85% of the time, I'm gonna say 85% because it's a large margin of this shit. They're not even using this shit for the kids. It's more on their hair, their nails, or whatever the fuck they want to do. They want to go out and party, or if they like some partiers for real, they get their little booger sugar or whatever, shit, things of that nature. But what do you guys think? Should it be more? Well, Whitaker, I'm asking you directly because these assholes, they're still virgins.
I think. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Whitaker, go ahead.
Y'all got kids. I don't. I think that child support should be a set percentage of your income, because one thing that really bugged me was, I was making, like, at the time I was taking home like $1,900 a month or something, and my child support was $800 a month, right? As a percentage of my income, that's crazy. But if I just to check, I went onto the child support calculator and said, what if I made $20,000 a month, right? Mm-hmm. My child support would be like $1,800 or $1,900, but percentage wise, it wouldn't have been anything. That's the crazy thing. Mm-hmm. I think that's crazy. It's crazy how big of a chunk they take when you don't make squat, and how little you have
when
to
you make you're right. And it's like, where do you guys' numbers come from? Like, where's your percentage based upon? Is it like you charge the poor more and the rich less? Like, it doesn't make sense
right.
to me.
It's the same thing with taxes, right? I feel like I would love a flat tax
100%.
For the same reason I think there should be a flat child support percentage.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I think there needs to be more information available for the person paying the child support. I think you should know where that money is going.
Can I get an itemized list on where my child support money went? I need an itemized list on where my shit went.
Yeah.
Like real talk.
I mean, here's the thing though. Realistically, let's say you pay $800 a month in child support, right?
Yeah.
At some point, the ex has to pay her rent, right? Has to buy food. They have to pay all that stuff. So even though they're going and getting their nails done and doing their hair, you can't directly say that your child support paid for that and didn't pay for the rent and food that it was supposed to. Right. So in fairness on that point, I mean, that's not really your money.
The main thing of it is we as men, first of all, we're already up against hella odds when it comes to that anyway. If you talk to anybody on the phone trying to get any information, we're already looked as dirtbags, and we could be like farther the fucking year, and it doesn't mean shit. But as far as where the money goes, like let's say if she was working, she had a job better than you, bringing in hella income, you know, and it's weaponized in order to use it to hurt you. Like she don't even need the fucking money. It's the knowing that they'll take a large percentile out of your paycheck to hurt you. That's where my issue lies. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as where it goes, I honestly don't give a fuck if it's put into the right areas. However, if you're using this shit just to get at me.
Yeah, if there is a way that the court can determine who's the more responsible parent, I think that's another thing. Like
bingo.
And it's a stereotype, but it's an accurate stereotype that men usually have to pay child support than women. I think that's an accurate stereotype.
100%.
I'll tell you why that happens. I know because I went through my divorce in Oregon, and Oregon law says that basically everything else aside, the person, the parent who the children are most bonded to are the one who are going to get custody, period. And because most women spend much more time at home than men, it's a given. That's what happens.
Exactly. Like I said, we're already set up from the jump. We're already losing from Jump Street because the rules aren't set in place for us to win. It's always set in favor of them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
at the end, I actually ended up getting child support. I actually did. Because I ended up getting my girls for the last 2 years, and she had to pay me. But I'm just telling you, like when I got that check, it just goes into the checking account to pay all the whatever it is, you know, it's not like I'm setting that money aside and going, okay, I'm going.
That's
to
just you,
my food for my kids. It just goes into the pot.
Now, if that say, all right, sorry, you need child support for rent, right? Boom. I want the court to pay whatever the fuck I got on rent, and you pay the difference, so I know it's going to the right place. I want to be elected to go a certain place, so I know that it's going exactly there versus any of your own personal needs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that needs to be put in order for us.
That would require a whole lot more people working at the court.
But you think about this. It's a lot of people working at the county buildings that's electing them to get money and all this other shit. So it's like if you can do it for that, and if you can send $1 million to Russia and y'all can send $1 million to Afghan and all this other shit, you should be able to inside your own country to be able to make sure that this little $800 goes towards rent. I mean, it's simple compared to everything else that this country's doing.
Yeah, I agree. All right, next topic.
Next topic is Duke gonna
the hottest porn star. All right, look, I got a list of those. Hold on, give me 1 second.
All right, check it out, y'all. Accusations involving Trump about the 2016 election are popping back up again in the media. So, should Trump be in jail for the alleged election scandal and raid?
I'll let Whitaker answer this one. Let Whitaker answer this one. Go ahead, Whitaker.
Trump's not going to jail. Just like Hillary didn't go to jail. Hillary should have gone to jail, and that didn't happen. I think Hunter Biden might end up in jail for his laptop, and I don't know how that.
See, look, we're not talking about them. We're talking about Trump. We're not talking about nobody else but Trump. Don't you do that.
He's not going to jail, and he's probably going to run for president again, and it'll all just wash away like it always does.
That shit crazy.
Throw him in jail. Throw away the key. Fuck him. Throw away the key. Fuck him.
Hey, you know what? And he's not too old because Bill Cosby went to jail. He ain't too old because Bill Cosby went to jail. So
yeah.
And you wait a minute. You see that? You see what you did there? What? Bill Cosby went, but none of the other white dudes that was touching them girls went. but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm
Right.
just saying.
Yeah,
Some
it's
weird
'cause
shit
he's
going
black.
on right
About
here.
the situation, he didn't. Hey, he didn't get
Absolutely
charged
right.
for.
It's because he's black.
Hold on. He didn't get charged for all those women that allegedly said he did all that.
What's
50
that
years
guy's
ago.
name? American Pie. What's that guy's name?
Man, let's man look. We're
What's
not
that
even gonna
guy's
get off
name?
topic.
Let's
We're
see
not
what
gonna
the
get off
subject.
topic.
Card.
This is
What's
the
that guy's
subject.
name?
But all right, I think
He
first
didn't
of
go
all,
to jail.
Right?
oh no. Let's see the subject. Let's see the subject, y'all. So I think yeah, with the raid situation, I think he was a little bit responsible for it. He kind of incited it. He encouraged
He
those
kind
people
of.
to do it.
You're
Yeah,
so
He did
nice.
not
You're so
incite the
fucking
riot.
nice.
He didn't.
And
He didn't
I
stop
think
it, but he didn't.
What the
He didn't
fuck?
encourage it.
and then it's like
What? Okay.
that shit was crazy.
What didn't he do then? Because he like everything he said in that interview was kind of telling you guys, well, I think you guys should go down there. But I'm not telling you to do anything wrong. But I would go down there if I were you. Like, come
Exactly.
on,
Like, you know,
let's call a spade a
and-
spade. Like, let's be real.
And they came in like they were like Vikings. Like I was watching an episode of the Viking series. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell was that?
Mhm.
Like these people
Storm
came
But
in.
the
I'm gonna tell you
they
this.
tried to take over the country.
I'm gonna
Like,
tell you this right now. They couldn't have been black doing that.
Huh?
They
Oh,
couldn't have been
yeah.
black doing that. They would have got shot as soon as they came
You
to that
already
front
know,
door.
man. They all would have been
They-
dead.
They-
And
They
then,
did that comparison like
yeah.
couple of weeks earlier. They had the black folks up in freaking the Capitol, and they
Yeah.
had the whole Capitol.
Oh yeah, barricaded, suited and booted out there. Don't
Where was the
nobody go
barricade?
nowhere. Look,
Well,
there was no
they
barricade
should've-
out there when the white people came.
They
even
should
did
have done
videos of
that.
even
They
opening
should
the
have
door.
done that when all those crowds were there in the first place. They knew that something bad was going to happen. I think they knew it. You don't think
So they
knew?
didn't know nothing when the white people were going to come. They didn't think any bad thing was going to happen because they were white.
They knew that something bad was going to happen. Pelosi knew for sure.
But no, still no barricades, no weaponry, no body
No shots
armors,
fired.
no
They
tear
should've.
gas, no shots fired. Matter of fact,
Where's the
it was
K9?
people there who got killed. Come on, man.
They should have
No,
brought
go
the
ahead, go
National
ahead, go
Guard in. They should have brought the National
They-
Guard in when those
brought
10,000
them in
or
afterwards.
20,000
Yeah.
people were there.
Oh yeah, National Guard came for the black folks.
That's
Yeah,
I was saying.
They
And it was
should've done that.
and look, we knew we were gonna die, so we came peacefully as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because if we did anything wrong, if we sneezed, they would have said he got a gun and would have shot. Well, so we was there with our hands up, don't shoot, and they came with the National Guards and all that shit. But the white dudes came there and thrashed the place and taking pictures with the American flag, looking so Americanish, taking over a building.
I think those guys should have been shot too. That's my opinion. They
But
should never have
magically
done
they
that.
weren't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
Magically,
weren't. I mean, we can't change how things are done, but we have to notice them and bring attention to the bullshit
I
and
agree
stop
with
trying
that
to
100%.
sweep shit under the rug. But
That's exactly.
Yeah,
You're trying
fuck
to sweep
Trump.
under the rug, hope that it's a little quiet or whatever, and then you got to go ahead and go on about your
Yeah.
business. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be honest real quick though. Like right now, I would rather take Trump over Biden any day. I'm gonna be a buck right now because I know what type of retard I'm dealing with. With this new retard, it's kind of like it's hard to navigate. You know what I'm saying? He forget his speeches, he repeats himself, and he borderline retarded as fuck. Like let's be real. I don't know if retard.
I think
Retard
Trump
is
ain't
such
all
a
there
harsh
either.
word.
Trump ain't all
Huh?
there either, man. Trump ain't all there.
He's
man.
not, but we know what
He
type of
don't wanna
idiot
show
he is
everybody-
though.
He don't want to show everybody his transcript, his school transcript. He don't want to
Yeah.
show everybody it, man. He hides it.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean,
Here's what I have to
we
say
know
about
why.
Trump. All right. Here's what I have
Go.
to say about Trump. I like Trump, the policymaker. I do not like Trump, the person, at all. At all.
Yeah,
He's an idiot. But I liked what
he's a
he
great
did,
businessman.
and I like where he took the policies of the country with the anti-immigration and all the rest and the tax rules. I like what he did. I don't like him as a person.
I mean, I think it was cool gestures. I think that the shit that he did was for his own personal benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like to be real.
Absolutely.
But overall,
Yeah.
I think he's a good businessman. Like to be
Yeah.
real, because
Yeah.
he ran the country like a business. Everything he did was in favor of his people. You know, so Whitaker thanked him
He ran it
for
like a
everything he
mob.
did for you.
But
I'll do just that. Let me get my Trump
Hey.
hotline.
I give him his
Yeah,
props
right.
for
Look,
bringing up
time to raise these,
for
lower these
bringing up
glass
and trying
prices
to
too.
tackle
Goddamn it. Yeah.
All us white
issues
guys have a
that
Trump
America
hotline.
really
You
want
don't?
to tackle. Yeah.
Where's the red hat? Where's the red hat?
Right. Nah,
All right.
but overall, like he did some cool shit. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. You know what I'm saying?
I
He
think
did some cool shit. I just can't say what the cool shit is.
He brought
Huh?
it up.
Dollar
He
gas.
brought
That's
it
some
up,
cool
but
shit.
he didn't accomplish nothing.
I
But he
just
brought it up and
I didn't
he put it on
I didn't
the
respect
table.
how he tried to demolish all of the shit Obama did because let everybody tell Obama didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Typical
Yeah.
white people putting the black man down. But we're not gonna go there anymore because
That part.
that's another segment about racism. But but no, like I said, he's a good businessman, and that's the only thing I can't take from him. Like he's a good businessman, and I respect that to the utmost.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I can go on about Trump, but you know, we run out of time. So I guess we can go to the next.
Well, what's next?
All right. So
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What we got?
now we got one more, y'all. All right. So is UFC better than boxing at this point?
Absolutely.
UFC is really
Hands down.
popular,
Yeah.
and
I
the
actually
matchups
I
is
actually
on,
am
you
gonna
know, it's
take
on and
the-
popping.
I'm gonna take the
We got to a
boxing
point.
side.
Wait a
got
minute.
to a point
Whitaker's
where-
saying something.
I take
What'd you
it.
say?
I prefer boxing over UFC any day.
Say what?
I
Okay.
I like UFC if they like it boxing if they would keep them apart. But every UFC fight you ever watch is 30 seconds of exciting swinging and kicking, and then it's a wrestling match. And I get bored
Yeah.
when they're down on the ground
Yeah.
just scrumming. I get bored
Yeah.
because they spend 2-3
I agree
Like
with
minutes.
that.
it kind of turned into like a low ball gay porn, like a soft porn. Like why y'all got
Almost, yeah, in a way, like a sweaty gay porn. Yeah.
Absolutely, I get that. I
Yeah.
get that aspect of it.
So
Because
Yeah, I don't
it's
particularly enjoy that part of it either. Yeah. I think
I agree in that aspect.
I think UFC kind of reached its peak when the light heavies were really popular. You know what I'm saying? When Rashad Evans, John Jones, you know, Chuck Liddell, and all those guys. So like
Rampage.
2000, yeah, Rampage. So from probably from about 2005 to maybe like 2012-ish, maybe.
They had a good run. They got it. They good run.
Oh, don't
Because
forget
they-
Brock Lesnar. You got the white boy.
Oh
there.
yeah.
Well,
Can't
no,
forget
he's
Brock
heavyweight. He's
Lesnar.
heavyweight. He's heavyweight. I'm talking about light heavies. Brock Lesnar was a ground and
He's
pound
still
guy.
somebody you still got to kind of throw
him.
him in the conversation still because he was one of those. He was one of those guys, you know.
Yeah. So,
But as far as
but
boxing, I think boxing. You got a couple guys that like bring a crowd. I'm just to be real. I'm tired of Mayweather. Like somebody beat this dude up already. Somebody
Yeah.
fucking. It's the arrogance he
feel
brings to
that.
the game. It's like it's
Yeah.
like bro. We
But
know you
he's the
talented. We know
best-
you good.
He's best at what he does.
I don't know, bro. He cries like talks a lot. Mike
He
Tyson was the
does
fucking
cry,
best.
but when-
Muhammad Ali was the fucking best. Coming
but
out
when you
there
get to the
annihilating
ring,
this
you
shit,
can't beat
right?
him.
They
Is
can
he
beat
the
him.
best ever? No.
Look,
No.
I'm gonna tell you this. You want to know what changed? Is they wasn't paying people off. That's what the fuck is different. They wasn't paying people off. Do I think he's paying people off? Absolutely. Absolutely. He's pretty good, but he ain't
played
that
people
damn
off?
good.
Who you believe played people
Who?
off?
What's Pretty Boy Floyd? He definitely paying people off to win. I gotta keep my streak going. I'm a $100 million dude. Whatever the fuck he say.
He didn't
I don't
pay
think
them
you're that
off.
good.
He just picked
actually,
the
I think
right opponent.
Okay.
I think Pretty Boy Floyd is kind of a boring boxing match. He dances
It
around.
is.
He dances and he throws a few here and there, but he's not knocking anybody out. What's he got? Like 4 knockouts in his 60 wins.
Saying that look, he's pretty good, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty good. He went through the what's that shit called? The Olympics and all that shit. Like his track record is clean as good, you know what I'm saying? But I think Liang was onto something, El Chino was onto something.
Yeah.
When he said that he picks the right opponents, that plays a huge factor because
Yeah.
I'm at the top of
Yeah.
my game to where I get to pick who the fuck I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have
he's
to.
always in Vegas.
He never had a mandatory fight. Think about it. Once he got his belt, once he's on top, when did he had a mandatory? He has to fight this guy, yes or no?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
every fight he handpicked every. He picked Canelo when he was 24,
And
so
then
he was a
he
young
fought.
kid.
Then what was that Hispanic dude name? Old ass boxer.
Margarito.
What was his name?
De La Hoya?
Fuck. De La Hoya. He fought.
Yeah.
He was young as shit. De La Hoya was old as shit.
Yeah,
He picked. Say De La Hoya wasn't. De La Hoya damn near 100 right now.
But De La Hoya knew.
Mayweather's not that much younger than De La Hoya. Probably about maybe 4 years.
Let me
Yeah, but at the same time, De La
fact
Hoya
checker.
was a
Gonna
businessman.
check the
But
fact.
he was still in his
used that
prime, and
fight
De La
for
Hoya
money.
was his prime. I don't even think he was in his prime at the time when he fought him, and he gave him a good fight. De La Hoya gave it. Honestly,
Did he?
I would argue.
It's a split
I would
decision.
argue that fight was a tie,
That was
and
a
I would also
split.
argue that Pacquiao Mayweather fight was a tie as well. I mean, you can argue that because I don't think anyone won those fights. Honestly, I don't think Mayweather did enough to win any of those fights. That's just my humble opinion.
He always does just enough. He just keeps throwing punches and evading everything
Because
else,
he never
so that
got
it
hit.
looks like he's just racking up.
And you know what? You know who's the same? Fury. So yeah,
Cool.
I got to go there. So, Fury.
Oh, yeah.
I think that Fury is not all the way legitimate. I really believe that those charges that he got for doping and what's it called, PEDs, they haven't really been brought up enough, and he hasn't been properly charged for it. That's first and foremost. And I think that Fury is just not legitimate, man. I don't know if they drew blood for him when he took his test or was it just
all the niggas be cheating? That's all I'm saying. All of them be cheating.
It just don't look right. And you guys are like, oh, you signed up because he's white. No, it's like I believe that Wilder, and y'all know Wilder is not the greatest boxer in the world. His boxing skills suck. All right, I know. But people are using that against him. But people act like Fury is like
it's Wilder. The to this day,
that
dude.
First fight, I believe that Fury lost that first fight. He didn't do enough to win, and he was bullshitting around like Mayweather that first fight where he's playing pity pat, that or whatever, ducking and dodging to impress the crowd and the judges. And then there was a draw.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. Yep. And then that second fight,
I mean,
he hit him in the back of the head, but he had so much power. He kept getting up like a goddamn fucking corpse or zombie. I was like, he don't seem like he right. He was all jumping around. Something ain't right with him. But that's just my humble opinion. All right, back to Mayweather. So,
all right. So you were right. You were right. De La Hoya is 49. Mayweather is 45. Still, that 3 years fucking matter.
I was going to say, I thought that De La Hoya was my age. Pretty close. Because I used to watch him when I was in my 20s, and he was in his prime.
Yeah, that's one of those like, damn, I should be doing that type of situations.
But I think,
damn, why did I become a boxer?
I think boxing is still exciting. It's just that it's not enough good quality matches. And I think that Mayweather kind of messed up the integrity a little bit because a lot of cats want to be like him.
Absolutely.
We want to see the best fighters fight each other in a timely manner, and guys is bullshitting around, dodging and ducking each other are saying the top fighters. And
I mean, but that's a part of the sport though, bro. Like a part of the sport is not to get hit. You know what I'm saying? It's not to get. It's the last man standing, so to speak, right? But it's in a different tactics. UFC. Now, don't get me wrong. UFC is dominating the game right now. Like they got a lot of attention. People call off for work every Saturday. You know what I'm saying? There's a fight. It's bringing in a lot of attention. But as far as boxing, you made a good point when you said like there's not enough people in there to bring out that spunk there once was. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a show than fucking buzz me like that. God damn it! It's more of a it's more of a show than actual displaying your raw talents. You know what I'm saying? And going in there and doing your live shit. But boxing gonna come back to what it was once we get some good fighters. Once we get Mayweather out of there. Once he finally really retires.
Mayweather is out of there.
No,
as far as
he's like 55.
He's always he's 45.
He ain't gonna fight no more.
As far as
that one light skinned dude though with the green eyes though, I don't know what's his name, but he a motherfucker though. He doing his live and shit. I can't think of his name right now. What's his
Davis?
motherfucking name? God.
Light skin, green
Damn.
eye.
Yeah, he a boxer. I can't think of his name.
Can't remember his
Damn,
name.
but what's his name?
Canelo.
Dante Davis, you talking about? Or what his name is?
Canelo's light skin.
Is it Dante Davis? Or is it?
But you're right, definitely. Like I agree wholeheartedly. Boxing is kind of dead because nobody is fighting mandatory except for the no name. But the promotion. But if you look at who gets paid the most, boxers. Boxers get paid way more than UFC.
That's because whenever there is a fight that people want to see, I think America still likes boxing.
Yeah, if you look at Canelo, every Canelo fight sold out. Canelo brings in $20 million for himself.
It was Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis, that motherfucker's a beast. He's a motherfucking beast. He gonna bring the crowd out. He gonna bring the fucking crowd out every time.
Right, he's marketable because you're gonna see action with Davis. That's what it's like with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was very marketable.
Look up the guy. In UFC, we can name off 30, 40 guys in a heartbeat, but boxing, you can only name 5.
It's only because it's been overcasted by UFC. That's the only reason why. But it's still loyal and dedicated fans out there that still fuck with boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
that's basically based off of marketing again, like marketing and promotion. De La Hoya, I say De La Hoya is one of the better boxers in my opinion because he fought everybody. There was not one person during that era he did not die.
And then when he fought him, he fought him.
Yeah, he
fought hard.
He ran that shit every time. That's why I respect him as a boxer. Every time he ran that shit.
Every one of them dodges. They don't want to fight that guy because they might lose their perfect record. What's De La Hoya record? He has like what 9 losses, whatever. But he fought everybody. He fought Tito twice. He fought Vargas. He fought Bernard Hopkins. He fought.
Now, if he had the chance to go against Tyson, he'd turn that shit down. I'm like, no, it's cool. Like, I got my record.
He'll fight him. He'll be like, I got a left hand.
Category.
Yeah, that's
I know. I'm just saying, just imagine.
You trying to get killed up in there?
Yeah.
On real shit, because Tyson hitting hard. I don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody hitting harder than Tyson. Like nobody. That motherfucker. He's in his interviews. He said, "When I'm going there, I'm trying to kill you. I'm going there to kill him." Like I'm like, bro, we just fighting. I don't want to die in here, bro. Like, chill.
All right.
No, that's fucking hilarious.
We gotta close out the show, y'all.
All right.
Absolutely.
It's good having our chat.
Yeah.
It's been fun, but I gotta run. I'm gonna tell y'all right now though, if y'all ever go to Mexico, do not go where El Chino's at right now. That's a whole look, he got wood towards the windows, bro. Look where the fuck he at. What are you doing? Is that your drinking water?
His bathtub. That's his bathtub.
That's it's his bathtub. Oh my god.
Hey, he's getting ready.
Don't go there.
Hey, check us out on YouTube, guys. Check us out on Spotify. We got a lot more coming, guys. Hey, line of thought, y'all.
Yeah.
Subscribe on YouTube as well, y'all.
Just don't check out that place he's at though. Don't check that shit out. We'll see you guys next week though.
Deuces.
See ya.
Deuces.